Round two, it's question time.
I'll ask my question first. Start with you, number one. Can you go into detail about the crime you committed?
I was in the changing rooms. He'd been bullying me for a couple of months.
Why? What happened?
Got allergies about stuff, so like, I can't drink cow's milk. It's not funny to me, my friend. My surname's Milak. They called me Milk-Lack.
Because you like milk?
I can't drink it.
He's lactose intolerant. Your last name's Malak.
Yeah.
We know Mike Malak.
So we're in the changing rooms and had some rope and strangled him and his face went blue and I enjoyed it, but I stopped before I killed him.
I can't do this, bro.
Nah, brother.
Oh, great.
We appreciate it, man. That's crazy, man. I'm still upset about you getting bullied.
He's still laughing. Moving on to number two. Oh, three, sorry.
What my job was, because crime was my job, was if you took goods or product, can't pay for them, I visit your house. If I visit your house and I'll get in your house, I'm either going to take your stuff or I'm going to take you out.
How'd you get in the house?
Any way I can. Bust through the door. Sometimes you knock on the door.
You come through the door?
Bust through the door.
You bust
Bust
through.
through it, yeah. Bust what? Bust a nut on the door?
That is disgusting.
How did you get caught?
If you get caught, I got grassed up.
But what's the story? What happened that day? Tell us.
Witnesses, that's how you get grassed up. People see the you're doing.
But what did you do there?
What I do, I tied someone up and tortured them until I gave me what I want.
All right, brother, chill out. You didn't need to tell me like I did something to you.
Obviously, this won't go in the video, but what's your name? Your actual government name?
You don't need to know that.
Yeah, it won't go in the video, don't worry.
Yeah, but how do I know that?
We'll sign something like straight after.
Release form.
You don't need to know it. My name's Switch. People call me Switch. People know me as Switch because I'll switch on you in a second.
Crazy.
Truth.
The truth.
Petty theft like Oliver Twist, burglaries using socks as gloves, making balaclavas out of my sleeve, high performance cars and robberies, trapping. Yeah, that's how we used to make it happen.
I said from the start, this guy sounds like
Yo.
sounds like he's rapping.
He was in the wing. He was the best rapper. I know the man used to come to him. Hey, broski, I beg you drop that little freestyle you made the other day. Yeah, he remembers it. He's like, yeah, what?
Hey, fair enough.
He used to knock on his door. Hey, Chew, where's that new thing? And he's there like, You know how them man do this? Them man love using their chest because they just wham for no reason. Yeah, he's hard.
How'd you get caught?
Last conviction, 2012, was a robbery. Balaclava.
What'd you rob?
A post office. And when I was there, when I was going out the door, I'm pushing the door, but you got to pull it. And then the heroes come, pulled my belly off, ripped my trainer off. I managed to kick the panel out the bottom and get away, but my forensics and all that.
Evidence. Heart was racing.
Yeah.
How soon after did they nab you then? 2
2 months. They found the trainer somewhere else, so it was linked to me anyway. So I had to plead guilty. Even in an interview, the solicitor said, just plead guilty now to get your...
Lesser sentence.
He might just be a rapper.
Well, that's true that he might, because obviously he's coming here just to give a little promo. We don't know.
Yeah.
What's that say? What's that say?
That's it.
the truth, yeah?
But you've already been caught lying once.
No, but that was just... I said everything under the sun, so it was just a matter of words.
Expression,
You know what I'm
expression.
saying?
Yeah.
Man's a driller and all them thing there, but...
Come on. I hear that.
Oh yeah, okay, now I understand. All you have to say was,
Yeah, can you say, I get it now. Ponzi. Chat to me, brother.
Greed, that's how I got caught. Too much. We changed the way we was doing things from banks to banks.
How are you getting the money again?
Initially, it was from banks. The banks lend money. They lend it over certain durations of time. And my role at the time, and lots of other people, was to take commission out of every trade you do. Commission is good, right? But it's not that good. And there was other ways of doing things and having a friend on board who worked at a bank to park certain things up and make more money. So that was good. And that lasted for a year and a half. Well, the guy that worked at the bank that we know didn't work there anymore, so we couldn't do that. Rather than walk away and be happy men, and we decided there was opportunities within the company.
Because of greed.
With shares to sell.
Where'd you park it off in the Cayman Islands account?
But that's one of them. So you mentioned that, yeah, one in Albania,
so
Cayman
you
Islands.
do this stuff?
Bro, I watch shows, bro.
You told me you went Cayman Islands recently. What's that for?
Hey, man.
I'm not gonna lie though, that story does sound convincing.
That sounds good.
It checks out.
All right, so my question for everyone, starting with you, number 5, is have you snitched? Because obviously that 3 years is a bit questionable, so you must have corroborated, right?
Corroborate, yeah, on myself. So no one else has got involved, it's me.
It's not a kingpin, someone that you basically said.
No, there was other people working and then there's nothing to do with them.
Truth.
Done bird all my life from 13 to 29 years old, secure units a lot. The crime that I got convicted with was on my own, so there weren't no codees.
Number 3, you ever snitched before?
No. Absolutely not. People that snitch and grass in my world, they don't last long.
What about like an everyday normal citizen? Like obviously we just follow the rules, we're law-abiding citizens, and we decide to snitch one day.
I didn't live in a law-abiding world, so I don't care about law-abiding citizens. I care about getting my job done and getting my money.
And then actor number 1. Have you ever snitched?
No.
Did you not snitch on any of the guys bullying you for not being able to drink milk?
Sort things out yourself.
How did you guys meet Kim?
When I came out on licence, she looked after me, helped me get back into the community.
Okay.
See, the eye contact at the end is crazy.
Number 3, how did you meet Kim?
When I came out of the institution diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia with dissociative personality disorder.
How many?
You can't laugh at that.
Why are you laughing?
You can't.
Why are you laughing at that?
You can't. There's nothing he said funny.
Why'd you laugh at that? It was a handful, so I thought it was rapid, like the guy next to it.
What was it you had?
Paranoid schizophrenia with dissociative personality disorder.
Okay, and then obviously that means that it was difficult to kind of come back into the real world.
Yes. I still have trouble now controlling my actions. That's what dissociative personality disorder is. I disassociate myself from the things I do because it makes hurting people a lot easier.
You know, he actually might be him.
Oh, so you're telling me this guy can switch at any point and he's got 3 weapons on him right now?
Yeah, long.
Long day for
We might
us.
need to leave this video right now.
He can't stand still.
He's switching from side to side. That's his whole brand. Switch, 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 switch.
So she was my offender management. So she'd make sure that I go court, because I was obviously a youth offender at the time. She'd pick me up, make sure I'm going to education. Yeah, she was my offender. It's going back years though. Do you understand? So it was when I was a youth offender. Yeah, youth offender.
Is it me or that answer didn't really?
That didn't check out. There was a lot of thinking.
There's
You guys
a lot
don't
of
think?
thinking going on there, Truth.
So she picked me up from court, make sure I go to my yacht, and then after my yacht, she makes
Your yacht? You had a yacht?
Yeah, youth offending team, the yacht.
Oh, not like a boat.
I thought you had a yacht.
I thought you were doing crazy stuff. I was about to get into the same business dealings. Yeah, same business.
And number 5, your story with Kim?
So when I come out, Kim helped me reintegrate into the society, really helped me a lot going back into the job in the city again, because to get back into that kind of, they're not going to trust me.
She don't rate you, big man.
She doesn't.
No, she must rate you a lot.
Just trust, I suppose. You see that I made a mistake. It's just, it is what it is, right? I've done it, hands up, and now I'm on the other side of the fence trying to help out.
At what point did you want to change your life around?
Now he's holding a child.
I just wanted to try and put it
For God.
behind me.
Just drink your oat milk. I drink the same thing.
Almond, soy or oat, what do you reckon?
Choose water.
So you had cornflakes with water?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, he just don't care anymore. innit? He just doesn't care anymore.
And number 2?
Dr. Chambers convinced me that my actions were my own actions and I couldn't disassociate myself from what I was doing, and I had to learn empathy and feeling for people and understand that my actions were causing people pain and that I'm no longer a danger to society.
No, you're not a danger to society.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's got an issue with me, you know? He's got an issue.
That was switch right there.
Truth?
Had that moment, and I just locked off. Any man then come around me, walk around the exercise yard, I'm saying, come away from me, bruv. If you're talking nonsense about moves, about girl and all them things there, I say, come away from me. So I had my water, doing my thing, having my faith, and just kept putting one foot in front of the other. And here we are today. Next year is my 10th year.
So he literally got me.
No.
And I respect
For
him.
all, these 3 could be anything.
Anyway, number 5?
I think the moment, even before I got caught,
Yeah.
just kept looking over my shoulder. It wasn't comfortable. Maybe in a way, I wanted to get caught. Maybe I did. And I'm glad it's happened and it's just move on.
My question is, let's start with number 1. What is the craziest thing that happened in prison?
Someone drank milk.
And spat it in my face.
What I did was I collected shoelaces and I glued them all together to make some rope to try and strangle someone else. But they caught me. I was 1 shoelace short.
This is an honest question right here. When you see a rope, is there like sexual tension between you and the rope?
Pretty hard right now.
Lost his whole mind.
Same question for number 3, go on.
I see a screw get thrown off a balcony because they talk too much.
I feel like that was a threat.
Yeah, he's trying to say you're talking too much.
I think that's not construction worker, that was just working. He dropped his tool.
Not a screw, is it a screwdriver?
No,
A screw is
Are
like...
you all right?
A screw's like an officer, like a...
I thought the craziest story you had was you saw a screwdriver fall off.
The worst thing is, I thought the exact same thing.
I thought, how's that crazy?
I was in Ramby in Nottingham, and there's an enhanced wing. And on the enhanced wing, you don't get locked up, you get locked on a spur. So all the man them are out cutting hair, playing dominoes, whatever it is. So it's about 3, 4 in the morning, and I can hear this pure madness going on. I can hear noise. I've gone to my door, I see the Russian guy opposite me, like he's legit Ford, and he's looked at me. I've looked up the landing. Man are just cutting hair, pretending to just cutting hair, everything's casual. But then I looked to the cell next to me, my man's smoking spice, and earlier on in the day, the man them said, don't bait it up. But he baited it up, so then the screws are dragging him off because he's all naked, out the showers, and just dragged him off the wing. And then I see him a few days later, and he's just pretending like nothing's happened, but that's what the spice does.
Spice is.
It finishes you off, apparently.
How do you know that then?
Apparently. If there was someone on this like group to take spice, who would you say?
Boy.
Yeah, look at spicy.
Don't take it personal, man. I had to pick one. Like, you gotta pick one, innit?
All right, yeah, I'll see you outside, yeah?
I ain't got no supplies, bro.
I ain't got no supplies.
Hey, you got it.
Simple, I found it bizarre, was argument over someone we were watching sport. I think it was rugby at the time, and at half-time at rugby, some guy wanted to switch it over to, of all things, come dancing. Mate, I've never seen anything boot off like it, over something so simple. It's a joke.
No, I don't believe that.
Why not?
Why?
I've never seen anyone watch rugby in my life.
Yeah, but some people never watch YouTube in their life, right?
Crazy. I like that
Old school, we like rugby, so it was on.
Yeah. See, I was on your side, remember that?
Simple, sport, everyone likes sport.
Now it's time to vote someone out. I'm going to shock the system, and you know what? Something tells me one might be lying. So I'm going to vote for number one.
Really?
Yeah, number one, get out, man.
5.
Huh? Come on, man. There's no need to be silly. I vote for number one. Get out.
I need to vote, he's out.
Yeah, it's done.
Goodbye, number one.
Bye, number one.
Thank you. Hey, someone get him some milk, yeah?
Get him some milk.
Full fat.
You need some milk.